Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a market update for the 10th of March 2018. I'm going to be doing some Bitcoin technical analysis later on in the video, but first I want to show you some cryptocurrencies, some altcoins that have had some pretty bad days lately and that you may want to consider buying into because they've had nice little corrections in the last couple of days. But before we do that, if you enjoy the video, you should think about subscribing and hitting that notification bell because I make cryptocurrency videos every single day of the week. So let's get right into this. Bitcoin is currently hovering right around $150 billion market capitalization. Its price is about $8,888 and is down 3.5% in the last 24 hours. The dominance is still hovering right around 42%. It's been climbing steadily over the past about a month ever since our low right around 6,000 back on February 6th and 7th. The market capitalization is sitting at right around $360 billion, which is still a lot compared to where we were just 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months ago. I remember when Bitcoin, its market capitalization was below $50 billion, let alone $150 billion. So we just want to keep in perspective that we're still doing really well in the grand scheme of things. This pullback that we've had is nothing that's going to kill us forever. We're all here for the long term, I hope. We're all here till we're old and gray because we want to hodl this stuff until it goes to the absolute moon. So what are these cryptocurrencies I'm talking about are really good buys? Ethereum is down quite a bit. It was hovering, it was in a consolidation pattern up around $860. About a week and a half ago, I made a video on that did pretty well. It broke bearish out of that. Litecoin broke bearish out of its, and those two bearish breaks along with some bad news is part of what catapulted the market down into this little bit of a week-long, not even a week-long, about a 4-day-long bear market that we're in right now. Litecoin, Ethereum, both of these are really cheap. Anything Litecoin below $200 is an amazing buy. Ethereum sub 700 is also a good buy. I'm very happy with both of these buys. Ripple is still kind of overpriced in my opinion. Ripple, we'll see what happens with Ripple. EOS is down to $6. EOS's all-time high is like $18, I think. EOS is a pretty good project. I have some videos on my channel about it. I do like EOS. If you're interested in picking up some EOS, I think its all-time high was around $18. Let's see here. Yep, right there, $18. Yeah, its all-time high is right around $18. So EOS is pretty low if you want to buy into a position on that. I do think EOS is going to do really well. It's a top 10 cryptocurrency, and it doesn't even have its own blockchain launch. It's going, the registration for EOS is going to start on the 1st of June, I think it is. Let's come back here to CoinMarketCap. NEO is below $100. That's a really good buy in my opinion. I mean, pretty much everything is a really good buy nowadays. Tether is down 0.29%, guys. That sounds like a really good buy to me. Tether is below $1. You might want to buy into some Tether. When we say Go is not really doing anything. It hasn't really done anything for a long time. I want to come down here and show you something on Ethos, because if you followed my channel for a while, you'll know I'm a big fan of Ethos. If we come here to Ethos, it is down 8.5% on the day, and it's actually below $3. Now, Ethos, its all-time high is right around $10. I thought it was 11, right around $10. Ethos, I have some videos on my channel about that. If you're interested, there'll be a link to one of those up here. But Ethos, I really like the project, and Ethos below $3, that is an incredible buy. I'm going to be buying some more of it as soon as I'm done recording this video because I love that project. That's a really good buy in my opinion. This is not financial advice. I think a lot of you guys are kind of taking what I say and trading by it. I've kind of gotten the feeling of that in the comments and in the Discord. Please don't do that. Do your own research. I'm just here voicing my opinion. Don't trade because of what I say. So please don't do that. I don't want you guys to lose money because I'm an idiot probably. But I mean, pretty much any coin you can throw a dart here on CoinMarketCap and you're going to hit something that's going to bring you good returns in the next month, I think. I still think March, April, May, we're going to start seeing a bear market forming in Bitcoin. Speaking of Bitcoin, let's talk about Bitcoin. Looks like we're having a little bit of a correction here. We're on the 5-minute chart. Just want to show you some things here on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to gradually zoom out back all the way to the day chart. Here on the 5-minute chart, earlier on, what was that? Earlier on today, actually it was earlier on yesterday, we saw 2 W patterns form here. This is the 5-minute chart again. We saw 2 W patterns form here subsequently. We saw 2 W patterns form here. A couple of double bottoms right here, right here. We can draw double bottoms right here. Right there we got a double bottom, and right there we got a double bottom. Oop, that didn't work. And right there we have a double bottom. So we have 2 double bottoms kind of giving us support. I think this little bit of a line right here, this double bottom support that we have here is going to bring us support here. This trend line right here is the one that I want to show you also, because this trend line is the one that we've been under for the majority of this bear market for the last 4 or 5 days. So you can see we have a touch here, 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 here. We got some support on it, and then we got rejected at the long-term downtrend. I'll show you that in a minute. And now we're falling back below this downtrend. And now it looks like we're going to come up and test it in the next couple of hours, so watch out for that, because if we can get back above that trend line and stay above it, that's definitely going to be good news for Bitcoin. But we do have two levels of support here that are forming because of the way this market has progressed. We have this one right here, right around 8,400, and this one right here around 80, right around 8,700 actually. Let's come out here to the hour chart. And I'm not totally convinced that this market is done going down. I'm going to tell you what could happen if this market continues to fall, and I'm also going to tell you what could happen if this market continues to go up, because either one can happen right now. Right now, we're in between a level of resistance and a level of support that are very important. We have this level of resistance here that was support earlier, right around $9,000, almost exactly $9,000. We have a touch here, here, a lot over here. We have a touch back here. Yeah, right around there. That went down to about 9,200, but right around $9,000 is an important level. We're seeing the market kind of trade around it, and as you can see, actually, I'll get to that in a second. The next level of really strong support that we have, if this market continues to break those two levels of support I showed you earlier, is this one right here, right at $8,000. We have support right here, right here. If we zoom in, we have support over here. This market pulled back to $8,000, almost exactly back here before the crash all the way down to 6,000. So we have a lot of support right around the $8,000 range. Watch out for Bitcoin coming down to that, because if it pulls back all the way down to $8,000, that is more than likely going to be the bottom of this little market. Something I want to point out also is that we're in an inverse not head and shoulders pattern. We're in an inverse W pattern. We have a double top here that formed. I warned about this on the channel a couple of days ago. We have almost a perfect double top here at 11.7. So that started here at 6,000, and this 6,000 touched perfectly on this uptrend. I want to show you this uptrend. It's a very important uptrend because this uptrend may be important in the next couple of days. As you can see, this is this uptrend right here that I have on the chart. It has a touchdown here at 1,800 back here in, what was that, July, here in September at 3,000, and now we have a touch here at 6,000 on that uptrend, and that uptrend could turn out to be very important support in the coming days. If this market continues to go bearish, we could see the market pull all the way back down here. I don't think we're going to pull back down here, but we could see the market pull back down here to about 6,700. I think we're still going in bullish territory for Bitcoin. Freudian slip. We're still going in bullish territory for Bitcoin. So it's very possible, but it is still very possible that we could pull back and touch this this uptrend for support. And honestly, that wouldn't be a terrible thing if we pulled back here and got supported it, because that would probably bring enough volume back into the market to send us just skyrocketing, because we want to get very strongly above this downtrend here. I'm going to go back out to the day chart and show you what that is. I've talked about this downtrend a lot in other videos. It's a very important downtrend. This is this downtrend here. We touch almost perfectly up here at 20,000. We touch almost perfectly here at 17,000. We touch almost perfectly here at 11,800. That is one of the most perfect trend lines you can draw on your chart. The touches are amazing. We have a touch right there. Let me zoom out. We have a touch right there, and we have a touch right there. So it's a very, very strong downtrend, and it forms the trading channel that Bitcoin was in for the last couple of months actually. But we want to get strongly above that, and the market is below it right now. I was kind of worried about us falling below it, and we did fall below it. We want to get back above that so that we can start going back into bullish territory and break this double top that we have up here. But if we come down here and get support down here at this long-term uptrend, so long as we don't break that, that's not a big deal, because it's going to give us volume enough so that we can smash this downtrend. We need to get a long way away from that downtrend. That's a very, very bad downtrend to be close to, so we want to get as far away from that as humanly possible. But that's basically what I wanted to talk about here, guys. Let me see. Oh, no, there is one more thing I want to talk about. It's hard to remember everything I want to go over. Let me show you the 200-day moving average. There we go. Moving average. Oh, yeah, I remember why I took it off my chart. I was looking at a stochastic RSI earlier. Let's bring this up, and I want to show you this here. We are kind of falling through the 200-day moving average here. We're getting a little bit of support on it. You could argue that that's support, or if we've broken it, that's kind of debatable. But we're kind of getting support here on the 200-day moving average. So if we could get support on that, that would also be a really important level of support, that in the $9,000 range. If we can stay above that, that's also good. No matter what happens, we need to stay above this trend line, and we need to get above this trend line. If we can stay above both of those trend lines for about a couple weeks or a month, we're definitely going to be going back into bullish territory. And the last level of resistance that we have, really, the last trend line level of resistance that we have is this trend line right here that has a touchdown here at 3,000, here at 6,000, and up here a couple of times. If we can get back above that, then that's going to be an uptrend of support for us to bring us back all the way up to the all-time high, and possibly further on into the middle of 2018, into the summer. I think we're going to be back in all-time high territory in the next couple of months. We'll see what happens. We had a very large correction. We had a 70% correction. We're not going to go back We're not going to go back to the moon that quickly. It's going to take time. So just stick it out, guys. we're in this for the long game. This little bit of action that we're having here doesn't really matter because I don't know about you, but I'm going to be in cryptocurrency till I'm old and gray. I'm buying up as much as I can right now, no matter what the cost. We come out here on the week chart. We come out here to where I'm going to be retiring, like way the hell over here. I don't care about what's going on right here. I care about what's going on over here, and Bitcoin's going to be worth hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, like up here, by this time. So I'm not really concerned about what's going on right now as far as my holdings. I'm making this video because I know you guys are interested, and it is fun to look at the chart. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're doing really good. We're getting close to 3,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. If you're interested, you can also join the Discord. There'll be a link to that in the description and in a pinned comment at the top of the comment section. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.